Hey everyone. Okay, so in this video, I kind of wanted to discuss with you guys Disney's television animation. There's been in the past few months, there's been a lot of news in regards to their television animation unit. So the latest news actually dropped today. They dropped a promotional art for the new DuckTales, which is going to be coming out, I think, in 2017. And there was a teaser. I saw it online. It was Twitter. I saw this there's a short little teaser where it's they show the DuckTales logo, and then all these coins dropping from the sky, and it says DuckTales, and they play a little clip of the theme song. So it was cool, very, very cool. Okay, in regards to DuckTales, I'll start off with that. In regards to DuckTales, I'm actually very, very excited. Okay, I growing up in the 80s and 90s, I loved all those shows: DuckTales, Tailspin, Gummy Bears. I sat in front of the TV for hours watching all those shows. Rescue Rangers, loved it. That was, in my opinion, the best era of Disney television animation. And it has yet to be topped. Okay, so I feel DuckTales, the new version of this show, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm not, to be quite honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of the animation that the television unit does. Okay, I'm not. I mean, a lot of their stuff, if you took Gravity Falls, Phineas and Ferb, Fish Hooks, Wander Over Yonder, if you took all those Disney shows, all those Disney cartoons, and you had no preconceived knowledge that they were Disney, if you shuffled them up with Nickelodeon stuff and Cartoon Network stuff, you would not be able to tell the difference. You would not be able to point out what shows are Disney and what shows are Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network. You wouldn't be able to do it. They all look the same. They use that same really cheap style animation. It's very generic. Whether it's Disney Channel, whether it's Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, it's all the same style. Personally, I don't like it. I think Disney, as a studio, is better than that. Okay, and I feel like Disney needs to have their own style and their own bar in terms of quality. For example, Disney Afternoon. Okay, yeah, the animation wasn't feature film amazing, animation. It was okay. I mean, it was television animation, so it's never going to be like the films, and that's totally understandable. That's to be expected. Okay, but what Disney Afternoon did was it took Disney's style, it took the Disney look, and it translated it onto TV. Okay, so you still got animation that looked and felt like a Disney product. Okay, while it might not have been as good as the product you see in the movies, it was still a Disney product, and it was still recognizable as a Disney product. Now, fast forward to today, when you have shows like Phineas and Ferb and Gravity Falls and Fish Hooks and all those other shows. The writing on those shows are fantastic. I'm not knocking the writing. I'm not knocking the story. I'm not knocking any of that. But the animation is subpar. It is. It looks like everything on Nickelodeon. It looks like everything on Cartoon Network. And it doesn't look like anything that Disney does. You would not be able to recognize those shows as Disney in a lineup if you had no idea that they were Disney. They look exactly the same as everything on Nickelodeon. And that bothers me. It does. I hold Disney to a higher standard, especially with animation. Even their TV animation. Okay? So that's been a big chief complaint of mine in regards to their television unit. I mean, it's become very generic. Okay? So coming back to DuckTales, that's what worries me a little bit. I'm afraid they're going to take that model and we're going to get a very Nickelodeon looking show that's DuckTales, but it's Nickelodeon looking. So I'm very nervous. I am. I'm very, very nervous. Out of all the units, out of all the creative units of Disney, in my opinion, I feel the television animation department has been the weakest, hands down. Hands down. You can have the best show on the planet with the best writers and the best script and the best story, but if the animation is generic and looks like every other show out there, in my opinion, that's a fail. I mean, this Disney needs to be held to a higher standard. Okay, so that's what I feel personally when I see these television animation shows. I feel like it's not up to par. Okay, with the quality. So that's where I stand with DuckTales. I'm cautiously optimistic. It's a huge part of my childhood. I love the Disney afternoon. I'm just very, very nervous because I just don't know, is it going to be Nickelodeon style version of DuckTales? That scares me a lot, okay? I'm going to be completely honest with you. So that's a concern, but again, hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully it's totally different. So that's kind of where we stand. Now, I want to leave you guys with a little bit of a positive, upbeat note, okay? While I've been very critical of Disney animation in the past in terms of like Fish Hooks and Wander Over Yonder and all that other stuff, I feel like their product as of lately has been improving, okay? It's been steadily improving. We've seen shows like The Lion Guard. The Lion Guard has very impressive animation. Very, very impressive. It looks pretty close to the movie, okay? I'll be really honest with you. The new Tangled is going to have a series coming out soon. The new Tangled series looks great. It's a different style, okay? It's a different style. It's not a style I particularly love, but the overall energy and the overall vibe and look of the show looks like a Disney product, so I'm okay with that, okay? The Mickey Mouse cartoon shorts, while the style is a little weird and a little kind of grotesque and kind of bizarre at times, I feel overall it's a quality show, and I feel the animation, while it's a unique style, I think it still feels Disney. I don't know if that's just because it's Mickey Mouse, but it still feels like Disney. So I'm okay with the Mickey Mouse shorts, and they're going to release a Big Hero 6 animated series pretty soon, and like I said, DuckTales is coming out. So I'm very hopeful for the future. I just feel like the past maybe 10 or so years, Disney television animation has been Nickelodeon light. It's been a carbon copy of Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, and it's been, I mean, to me that's pretty sad. I grew up with Disney television animation with the Disney Afternoon, and I feel that to see that division of the company, trail or kind of go downhill is kind of a sad thing for me. But like I said, on a positive note, lately they seem like they're coming back up, so we'll see. So we have a few good things to look forward to. We got DuckTales coming out. We got DuckTales coming out. We have the Tangled series, and we're also going to get a Big Hero 6 series. And if you haven't checked out The Lion Guard, check that show out. It's amazing. So those are my thoughts on DuckTales and the overall Disney television cartoon universe. Like I said before, out of all the divisions in Disney, that's the division I feel needs a lot of work. So hopefully improvements are coming. It seems like they are. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Post your thoughts below. Let me know what you think about Disney television animation. Are you excited about DuckTales and Tangled coming out? Let me know your thoughts, and subscribe to my channel if you're into Disney, if you're into Star Wars, Pixar, theme parks. I do videos on all this stuff constantly, so subscribe to my channel, and I really appreciate all the support. Thank you guys so much, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.